Welcome everyone to Van Andel Soccer Stadium on the campus of Hope College. My name is Alan Babbitt, Sports Information Director here, ready to call today's MIAA Women's Lacrosse match between the Hope College Flying Dutch and the Adrian College Bulldogs. Flying Dutch are unbeaten in MIAA play, having won their first two league matches, and now a record of 5-3 overall. The Bulldogs are looking for their first MIAA win and are 1-8 overall. Flying Dutch playing on a chilly, unusually flurry-filled afternoon here at Van Andel Soccer Stadium. Unusual April cold this weekend. Everyone's both players. The conditions will certainly be a challenge. You can see as you watch the video, different players have different ways of dealing with the cold and ready to play and perform at their best here for us this afternoon. Head coaches today for the Flying Dutch, Kim Vincent, and for the Bulldogs, Elizabeth Szymanski. And we are shortly going to be underway with the draw control. We are underway. Violation on Adrian. Paige Wilmer will bring it into the attacking zone for the Flying Dutch. Paige back up top to Carly Pieri. Carly over to Emily Dean. Emily tries to elude a Adrian defender. Puts it up to Jane Reagans, and Jane scores. Jane with her first goal of the match will get the official check. And it is good. Hope College has a 1-0 lead.
Hope College goal, unassisted by number 9, Jane Reagans. Time of the goal, 32 seconds. That's Reagans unassisted at 32 seconds.
Quick start for the Flying Dutch. Just like their last home match here a week ago. Scored within the first minute and cruised to a big win over Olivet. Ball still battled for. Violation on Adrian, so Hope College will get possession and bring it up. Fired back to Jane Reagans in the attacking zone. An errant pass though. Ball still loose, picked up by Emily Dean, save by Hannah Emerson, the Adrian keeper. Flying Dutch will keep possession. Dean with it behind the Adrian goal. Tries to pass, knocked down, picked up by Jane Reagans. Jane scoops around, tries to find a teammate, picks up the loose ball. Allison Darnell with it. Backs it out. Madison Micho with it. Madison fakes, drops the ball. Picked up by the Bulldogs. Hannah Emerson with a long pass up to her teammate Marissa Johnson. Marissa gets it. Ahead, and the Bulldogs are on the attack. Bulldogs behind the zone. Gabriella Storm with it. Storm with a pass. To Jenna Carter. Jenna backs it out. Marissa Johnson with it. Spun, shot, and a goal. Gwyneth Broadback took a nice pass and evens this match at 1 apiece.
Adrian College goal by number 19, Gwyneth Broadback. Assist by number 20, Marisa Johnson. Time of the goal, 2 minutes and 21 seconds. That's Broadback from Johnson at 2:21.
Marisa Johnson with the assist for the game-tying goal for the Bulldogs. 2 minutes and 21 seconds into the match, and we already have a goal for each team. Draw control won by the Bulldogs. Ball knocked away. Nice cause turnover there by Caroline Milholland with it. Flying Dutch will try to get it up. Ball on the ground. Picked up by Bailey Burbert. Bailey. Ball knocked out of her stick there by number 3, Jenna Carter. And it's Marisa Johnson with it on the move. Gabriella Storn gives it up to Jenna Carter. Over to Erica McDonald. Now behind the Bulldogs goal, Grace St. Clair with it. Bulldogs working around. Johnson with it. Johnson drives through the defense. Draws a foul on Hope. Should be a free position. We'll see if she takes a shot or not. She'll get a free position opportunity. Johnson with it. Waiting for the restart. On the move. Shot. Save by Laurel Fredrickson. Johnson picks it up. Loses control of it. Ball goes out of bounds. Flying Dutch will get possession. Great closing defense there by Hope. Created the turnover. Flying Dutch on the move, but ball knocked to the ground, still loose. Picked up by Erin Caton. She takes it into the attacking zone for Hope. Erin with it. Works around, pressured by the defender. Ball picked up by Carly Perry. Carly's Hope's leading scorer, 21 goals this season. Madison Michaud with it. Madison fakes, drives on Johnson, puts up the shot, save. Ball on the ground, picked up by the Bulldogs. Amanda Tuckett with me, and Amanda gets fouled. Adrian will keep possession. Tie score. 4.5 minutes into this match. Risa Johnson with it. Drops it up to Maddie Nicholas. Maddie drops it back to her teammate. Risa Johnson with it now. Up top. Gabriella Storn. Ball dropped but picked up by Erica McDonald. McDonald back to Storen, back to Johnson. In the middle to Jenna Carter. Jenna tries to do a shot. And it looks like we're going to have a push on Hope. Should be a free position attempt for the Bulldogs. Jenna Carter with it. Waiting for the official's whistle. Carter with it. Shot wide. Adrian keeps possession. Marisa Johnson with it. Johnson spins away, pressured by Juliana Burlett. Johnson shakes freeze at the top. Swings it over to Nicholas. Nicholas with it. Backs it out to Johnson. Bulldogs trying to find an open space in front of the Hope goal. Nicholas with it. Nicholas behind Hope goalie Laurel Fredrickson. We have a stoppage here. Looks like Bailey Burbridge is whistled. So Madeline Nicholas with a free position opportunity. The restart. Nicholas drives. Shot. Saved by Fredrickson. Nice save by the freshman from Lowell High School. She waits to see who's going to. Long pass up. Nice catch there by Caroline Milholland. Allison Darnell brings it in. Now to Erin Caton. Aaron with it. Aaron drives, gets in front, loses the handle. Picked up by Rachel Simstead. Foul on Hope. Bulldogs with it. Ball loose in the middle of the field. Picked up by Erica McDonald, but turned right back over. Bailey Burbrick with it. Bailey brings it into the attacking zone for Hope. Slows down, looks for a teammate, gets it to Emily Dean. Emily with it. Emily pushed, drives, brings it back out. Madison Michaud with it. Madison over to Erin Caton. Loses the handle, but no sweat. No problem. Jane Reagan's with it. Circles, brings it up top to Carly Peary. Carly drops it, but picks it right back up. Carly at the top, looking for open space, drives, works his way through, knocked out of her stick, picks it back up. Hope will keep possession. Ball loose on the ground. Picked up by the Bulldogs. Turnover by Gwyneth Broad back there. Nice cause there by Paige Wilmer. Flying Dutch get possession. Erin Caton with it. Erin with it. Tie score here, 8.5 minutes into the first half. Erin with a nice pass to Madison Michaud, and she scores. Great teamwork there, and the Flying Dutch have taken a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, the one hit the assist, looks like. Hope College goal scored by number 19, Madison Michaud. The assist from number 1, Erin Caton. Time of the goal, 8 minutes and 30 seconds. That's Michaud from Caton at 8:30.
Flying Dutch take a 2-1 lead early in the first half. Adrian's defense has been collapsing very well, but that time Madison Michaud found a crease and took a great pass from Erin Caton. And the Flying Dutch are back on top. Ball picked up by Madison Michaud. Michaud will bring it in. Back out to Allison Darnell. Darnell with it to Peary. Peary looks like she is fouled and should get a free position opportunity. Carly waits for the restart whistle. Charges. Whips through, gets hit. and is fouled. Yellow card there called on the Bulldogs. It's an inadvertent hit to the head, but still a yellow card. So the Bulldogs will be playing down a player.
Yellow card issued to number 11, Hannah Regner of Adrian.
Carly Pieri getting instructions from the official. Teams are set. Back underway. Carly with a drive. Save. Nice save there by Hannah Emerson. Flying Dutch able to pick up the loose ball, though. Shot and score. Megan Reddy saw that ball get deflected by the Adrian goalie. She scooped it up and curled around and put in a great shot. And the Flying Dutch take a 3-1 lead here with 20:58 left in the first half.
Hope College goal scored by number 23, Megan Reddy, unassisted at 9 minutes and 2 seconds. That's Reddy unassisted at 9:02.
Flying Dutch have started to open things up here. Very tight first half. Bulldogs had an equalizer to pull even, but the Flying Dutch have scored the last 2 goals. And we'll look to add to it here on a very chilly afternoon at Van Andel Soccer Stadium. Great job by our grounds crew this week to have the field playable. Ball still loose. Carly Pieri picks it off. Carly brings it into the attacking zone for the Flying Dutch. Pass too high for Madison Michaud. Jane Reagan's with it and pick it up. Women's game, much wider field, allows for a little bit more space to be able to keep those turnovers in play. Nice pass. Nice defensive play there, though, blocking Paige Wilmer's shot by the Bulldogs. And a foul on Hope, and Adrian will get possession. Paige was looking like she was ready to whip a shot for a potential 4th goal for Hope. But Adrian's defense did a nice job collapsing. The Bulldogs will get possession. Marisa Johnson with it. Now to Amanda Tuckey. Up to Jenna Carter. Bulldogs quickly get it upfield. Maddie Nicholas with it. Nicholas turns it around to Rachel Semstead. Rachel brings it in. Bulldogs will look to get set up as Rachel brings it behind the Hope goal. Johnson with it. Johnson drives, turned away by the Hope defense. Good job by Amy Hickson there, clamping down there. Nicholas with it. Finds Jenna Carter. Jenna with a quick shot. Saved by Laurel Fredrickson. Ball loose. Picked up. Amy Hickson with it. Amy curls around. And wisely throws it across over Caroline Milholland. And Caroline will bring it up. Or correction. That's Juliana Burlett. Gets it out of trouble for Hope. Allison Darnell with it. Back to Burlett. Bailey Burbich with it. Bailey gets around her defender and brings it in the attacking zone for Hope. Bailey spins. Keeps her feet moving. Bailey's looking to drive. Turns around. Shot. Save. Hannah Emerson. Emerson with a long pass. Ball knocked down there, though, by Carolee Peary, and Emily Dean will pick it up. Madison Michaud Withley. Quickly up to Allison Darnell. Allison was fouled, went to make a move, and drew the foul. And she'll get a free position opportunity. 18-14 left in the first half. Flying Dutch looking to add to a 3-1 lead. Darnell with it. Shot, goal. Allison Darnell right in the bottom right corner. Pending stick check, the Flying Dutch pushed their lead to 4-1. That goal is good, and we are going to get it. That's going to bring a timeout from Adrian coach Elizabeth Szymanski. And so Hope College has taken a 4-1 lead, 18-12 left in this first half, and we'll be back after this quick timeout. Welcome back to Van Andel Soccer Stadium on the campus of Hope College. First half here, this MIAA women's lacrosse matchup between the Hope College Flying Dutch and the Adrian College Bulldogs. The Flying Dutch lead 4-1 here, putting a lot of pressure on Adrian's defense, putting 8 shots on goal to Adrian's 4. Play back underway. Ball on the ground. Picked up by Megan Reedy. Megan with it. Madison Michaud with it. Madison keeps it, goes behind the Adrian goal. Last 10 or so minutes, the Flying Dutch have really been controlling play, keeping the ball in their attacking end. Emily Dean with it now. Emily drives. Shot deflected. Ball out of bounds. Hope will keep possession. Carly Pieri with it. Curls around the goal. Spins. Backs out. Sends it over to Emily Dean. Emily curls behind the Adrian netminder. Guarded by Marisa Johnson. Gives it up to Megan Reedy. Loses the handle, but picks it back up. Megan with it. Defended by Hannah Regner. Jane Reagan's with it now. Jane curls, fakes, spins, loses the handle. Marisa Johnson with it. Being chased by two Hope defenders. Should be a foul on Hope. 16 and a half minutes left in this first half. Got a trip on Hope. Bulldogs looking to get it out of trouble. Get it back up to Marisa Johnson. Marisa brings it up. Sends it up to her teammate, Hannah Regner. Hannah with it. Now up to Maddie Nicholas. Bulldogs lose the handle on it. Bailey Burbridge with it now. Bailey sends it back. Flying Dutch work it around. Over to Madison Micho. Madison gets it up to Carly Pieri. Emily Dean with it now. The Flying Dutch will look to get set up. Emily with it. Pass behind Carly Pieri, but Megan Reddy is there to pick it up for the Flying Dutch, so they'll keep possession. Jane Reagan's with it now. Sends it back up top to Emily Dean. Over to Carly Pieri. Carly with it. Finds Reagan's. Jane loses the handle. Picked up by Adrian's Rachel Semstead. Rachel with it. Loses the ball, but is fouled, so Adrian will keep possession. Bulldogs work it up to Allison Gunderson. Allison is fouled. Now over to Gwyneth Broadback. Back up top to Marisa Johnson. Johnson with it, tries to drive. Gets through the Hope defense and scores. Nice drive there by Marisa Johnson, and the Bulldogs have their second goal of the match. Hope now leads 4-2 with 14:22 left in the first half.
Adrian College goal by number 20, Marisa Johnson, unassisted at 15:38. That's Johnson unassisted at 15:38.
Thank you to a hearty crowd here at Van Andel Soccer Stadium coming on to cheer on both teams. And we have a puppy visiting with us as well. Drawing excitement from here in the press box. Draw control here. Going to start shortly. Ball on the ground. Carly Pieri with it. Maybe not. Ball still loose. The Bulldogs will get it. Nope, still loose. Foul on Hope, so Adrian will get possession. Errant pass. And out of bounds, though. Touched by the Adrian player when she was out of bounds, so that'll be a turnover and possession Hope. Megan Rady brings it into the attacking zone for the Flying Dutch. Megan drives, is fouled. Megan on the restart for Hope. Megan with it. Too tall a pass, though, for Rachel Elder. Turnover, Hope. Bulldogs get a transition game, but lose handle of the ball. Amy Hickson now with it. Brings it into the midfield. Amy keeps on the move, and we'll bring it into the attacking zone for the Flying Dutch. Amy with it. Amy curls around. Quick shot by the Flying Dutch. Wide, though, and Hope will keep possession. As Megan Reddy brings it out of the snowbank. Emily Dean with it, and over to Madison Mead Show. Misha with it. Madison drives. Loses a handle, but is fouled. So I'll give Madison a free position opportunity. Flying Dutch looking to get their lead back up to 3 goals. Madison with it, takes the shot wide. Hope will keep possession. Been a while since the Flying Dutch have put a shot on goal. Carly Pieri with it. Carly with it, drives around the Adrian defender, shoots and scores. Right on time, right on cue. Carly Pieri, Hope's leading goal scorer, gets on the board, and the Flying Dutch lead 5-2 here with 11:56 left in the first half.
Hope College goal, unassisted by number 17, Carly Peary. Time of the goal, 18 minutes and 4 seconds. That's Peary unassisted at 18:04.
Flying Dutch looking for their 3rd consecutive win. Opened the season with 3 wins and then dropped all 3 of their matches on their spring break trip to Hilton Head, South Carolina. But have come back and opened up with league wins against Olivet and Kalamazoo. Have a 5-2 lead here late in the first half. Ball still battled for. Picked up, foul by Hope, so Adrian will get possession. Bulldogs bring it up. Alyssa Gunderson with it. Gunderson behind the Hope goal. Hands it off. Back up top now to Gwyneth Broadbeck. Back to Marisa Johnson. Johnson, hounded by Amy Dixon. Page. Jenna Carter with it. Saved by Laurel Fredrickson. And now we got a foul on Hope. Gwyneth Broadbeck with it. Broadbeck with the free position opportunity. She decides to back out, and the Bulldogs will try to set up a play. Erica McDonald with it, hands it off to Marisa Johnson. Johnson, hounded by Amy, by the middle of the Hope defense, backs it out. Gwyneth Broadback with it. Gwyneth goes behind the Hope goal. Hope with a 9-6 edge and shots on goal right now. Approaching 10 minutes left here in this first half. Johnson with it. Johnson draws 3 defenders and backs out. Now to Jenna Carter. Jenna drives and is fouled. Jenna Carter will get a free position attempt. Jenna with it. Shot out of bounds. Adrian will keep possession. Marisa Johnson with it. Backs it out. Now over to Erica McDonald. McDonald with it. Sends it back up top. Gabriel Storen with it. Now back to Johnson. Johnson with it, but backs out. Finds Storen. Shot. Save by the Flying Dutch. Good team defense there. Made for an easy-ish save for Laurel Fredrickson. Amy Hickson gives it up to Bailey Burbrick. Bailey takes it in the attacking zone for Hope. Bailey goes behind the net, hands it to Megan Reddy. Carly Edson with it. Madison Micho, and she scores. Nice play by Madison. Tucked it into the corner of the goal. The Flying Dutch have extended their lead to 6-2 with 8:43 left in the first half.
Hope College goal, her second of the game. Number 19, Madison Micho. The assist by number 5, Carly Edson. Time of the goal, 21 minutes, 17 seconds. That's Micho from Edson at 21:17.
5 saves so far for Hope goalie Laurel Fredrickson. And goals from 5 different players have given the Flying Dutch a 6-2 lead over the Adrian Bulldogs. Madison Micho with it. Gets it up ahead to Rachel Elder. Rachel brings it in the attacking zone for the Flying Dutch. Elder with it now. Carly Edson loses it but gets it back. Carly drives, fakes, sends it behind to Megan Reddy. Madigan thinks about passing to Paige Wilmer. Now to Rachel Elder, and a bang play. The Flying Dutch have struck again. Great teamwork, finding the open space in the Adrian defense, and then great pass and a quick shot. And a goal for Rachel Elder, and Hope now leads 7-2 with 8:09 left in the first half.
The assist by number 23, Megan Reddy. Time of the goal, 21 minutes, 51 seconds. That's Elder from Reddy at 21:51.
Flying Dutch are hot on a cool day here at Van Andel Soccer Stadium. Draw control. Still loose. Foul on Hope, so Adrian will get possession. Amanda Tuckey with it. Now Marisa Johnson in the attacking zone. Bulldogs looking to slow Hope's momentum. Johnson with it, knocked away by Rachel Elder. Ball loose on the ground. Scrum for it. Bulldogs pick it up. Knocked out of their stick, picked up by Carly Pieri. And Hope is on the move. Great team defense there. Nice answer by the Bulldogs. But Carly's able to pick it back up. Carly with it. Now Jane Reagan's up top. Janes finds Paige Wilmer. Ball knocked away, but Paige is able to collect the loose ball. Paige behind to Megan Reddy. Megan curls, spins, backs out. Back to Paige Wilmer. Paige is deterred by the Adrian defense and backs out as well. Back up top to Carly Edson. Edson now over to Jane Reagans. Edson with it. Ball knocked away. Picked up, though, by Carly. Carly with it, drives, backs out. Paige Wilmer with it now. Paige drives, gets hit. We're going to have a foul, it looks like, on the Bulldogs, so a free position attempt for Paige Wilmer. Paige looking to get on the scoreboard for the first time today. And looks like we got too quick of a restart, so that'll be a turnover on the Flying Dutch. Just jumped ahead of that whistle. Marisa Johnson with it for Adrian. Marisa sends it up. Ball knocked to the ground. Foul on Hope. Hannah Regner with it. Regner brings it up to the midfield line. Pressured by the Hope defense. Curls around. Ball knocked away by the Flying Dutch. Paige Wilmer with it, picks it up on a little bit of a break. Nice pass from Paige Rosenbrook to Rachel Elder, but the shot is wide. Hope will keep possession. Rosenbrook with it. Ball knocked out of her stick by Amanda Tuckey. Amanda looks to get it out of trouble, gets it to Rachel Semstead. Rachel brings it up. Stopped, guarded by Carly Pieri. Foul on Hope. Semstead with it. Another push on Hope. Four and a half minutes left here in this first half. Hope with a commanding 7-2 lead. Gabriella Storen with it. Passes it. And onside to Jenna Carter. Jenna draws attention. Ball thrown out of bounds. That's a turnover. Hope College possession. Up to Jane Reagans. Jane right now is the only one on the field without extra leggings. She loses the handle on that one. Hope forces a turnover. Loose ball in the air, but the Bulldogs get it back. Foul on Hope. Ball scooped ahead. Jane Reagans with it. Jane passes it back to Carly Peria. I think we're going to have a time clock correction here. Just shot clock did not restart, so back in action underway. Flying Dutch with it. Now Bailey Burbricht with it.
Officiate the game, lady, and stop watching the clock.
Yeah, we had to
They didn't give us
start
time.
the game clock to reset the shot clock, so that's why we didn't start it. Yeah, we'll start it now.
This is your shot clock.
Oh, now it says if you want.
A little issue with the shot clock and the game clock. Getting that rectified here. Think that we're good now. Hey, Sunshine makes an appearance, a welcome appearance here at Antle Soccer Stadium. Ball knocked out of bounds. Turnover. Adrian will get possession. Nearly stolen. Ball loose, knocked out of bounds. Adrian will keep possession. Hannah Regner with it. Now Gwyneth Broadback on the charge. Shot too high. Picked up by Maddie Nicholas. Bulldogs will keep possession. Erica McDonald with it. Now up to Marisa Johnson. Jenna Carter. Shot and a goal. Bulldogs able to get Jenna free for just a second. And she buried it in the bottom left corner of the net. And Adrian has cut Hope's lead to 7-3 with 2:07 left in the first half.
Adrian College goal scored by number 3, Jenna Carter. The assist by number 19, Gwyneth Broadbeck. That's Carter from Broadbeck. Time of the goal, 27 minutes, 53 seconds.
Back to play here. Rachel Elder picks up the draw control for Hope. Rachel turns. Gives it up to Carly Peary. Carly with it. Stops. Switches hands. Thinks about a drive, but backs out. Clock's in Hope's favor. 1:40 on the game clock, 63 on the shot clock. Rachel Elder with it. Flying Dutch can't run out the rest of the half, but they can run out a good chunk of it if they want. Reagan's with it. Pressured by Simstead. Spins. Still deterred. Gives it up to Carly Edson. Carly with it. Back over to Paige Rosenbrook. Foul on the Bulldogs. Free position attempt. Jane Reagan's with it. Jane with it. Backs it out. Shot wide. Hope will keep possession. 30 seconds on the shot clock. 1 minute on the game clock. Paige Rosenbrook with it. Flying Dutch have to get 20 seconds on the shot clock. Have to get a shot on goal before the shot clock hits 0. Nice pass. Knocked away, though. Turnover, Hope. 42 seconds on the shot clock or game clock. Marisa Johnson brings it up. Marisa now up to Alyssa Gunderson. And we're going to get a foul on Hope. 25 seconds on the shot clock. Bulldogs lose the handle. Hope gets it. Bailey Burbridge with it. Bailey reaches a triple team. Hope will keep possession. 13 seconds and counting on the game clock. I think mainly Hope's just not wanting to give the ball up here. And that will do it for the first half. Hope College 7. Adrian College 3 is your halftime score. We'll be back after a short break to bring you the second half of this MIAA women's lacrosse match. Welcome back to Van Andel Soccer Stadium on the campus of Hope College. My name is Alan Babbitt, Sports Information Director here at Hope College, bringing you play-by-play of this second half of this MIAA Women's Lacrosse matchup between the Hope College Flying Dutch and the Adrian College Bulldogs. Flying Dutch are off to a 7-3 lead, looking to improve to 3-0 in MIAA play. Barely 30-degree temperatures here this afternoon. You see some snowflakes lightly falling. Pretty windy as well, so challenging conditions. Teams played some pretty good lacrosse in the first half. Hope able to take advantage of more of their scoring opportunities. And 6 different goal scorers for Hope. And the Flying Dutch have a 6-3 lead and look to take care of business here in the final 30 minutes and get their third victory in a row. Hope with possession. Carly Peary with it, now up to Madison Micho. Allison Darnell with it, knocked away, stolen by the Bulldogs. Ball on the ground, still loose, picked up by Adrian, knocked away though. Carly Peary with the steal, now Erin Caton with it. Hope with it, Allison Darnell behind the Adrian goal. Aaron with it, now up to Carly Peary. Over to Paige Wilmer. Wilmer surveys the Adrian defense, gives it back to Carly. Carly with it now to Carly Edson. Edson with it, tries to drive, throws it behind Erin Caton over on the side of the Adrian goal. Aaron with it, fakes, keeps her feet, moving, passes. Adrian able to get the turnover. Push there on Hope. Adrian will keep possession. Foul on Hope. Rachel Semstad will keep the ball for the Bulldogs. Green card on Emily Dean. Should be a 30-second penalty on Emily Dean. I think for obstruction is probably Lehman's turn. Ball knocked out of bounds nicely by Carly Edson, and that'll be a turnover.
Hope College green card, 1-minute penalty to number 3, Emily Dean.
Paige Wilmer with it, too high of a pass, and the Flying Dutch will give it back to the Bulldogs. Hope, however, takes it back. Paige Wilmer with it. A little bit of a transition break for the Flying Dutch. Allison Darnell with it, fakes, now backs it out. Hope will look to get a play set up. Erin Caden with it on the wing. Aaron knocked away out of her stick. But Bailey Berberek says, I'll answer that with a turnover and a ground ball herself. Carly Peary with it now. Carly drives through the heart of the Adrian defense. Ball knocked out of her stick, though. Adrian's been very effective with that this afternoon, getting that ball out. But possession will stay with Hope. Nope. We're going to get a foul on the Flying Dutch. Adrian will get possession. Ball thrown out of bounds, though, by the Bulldogs. Teams trading turnovers right now. Foul on Adrian. Amy Hickson on the restart. Carly Peary with it with possession. Carly to Madison Micho with a quick shot, saved by Hannah Emerson. Hannah lost track of where the ball was, but her defensive mates were there to help her. And Adrian is on the move. Rachel Semstead with it. Ball knocked away out of her stick, though. She picks it back up, but stolen by Carly Edson. Carly driving in front of the goal, is fouled, and should get a free position attempt. Carly Edson with it. Easy to spot Carly with that orange bandana. Carly drives, low shot, out of bounds. Hope will keep possession. Shot by Emily Dean, and she scores. Didn't look like it. Kind of trickled in for a second, but Emily Dean on board for the first time today. Here with Hope has an 8-3 lead, 5 minutes into second half. Emily now is the seventh different goal scorer for Hope. Very balanced lineup that can attack you in many different ways, and that is paying dividends this afternoon here at Hope College. Foul on the Bulldogs, so Hope will get possession. Paige Wilmer brings it into the attacking zone. Over to Rachel Elder. Rachel drives, loses the ball, but foul, and I think we're going to get a foul on Hope on that one. Not quite sure why Rachel got whistled, but Bulldogs are on the move. Hannah Regner with it. Errant pass, though. And that ball will roll out of bounds. And Hope will get possession off the turnover. Now Hope gives it back. Jenna Carter with it. And Jenna draws a foul. Jenna should get a free position attempt. Bulldogs look to set up. Marisa Johnson with it. Marisa over to Erica McDonald. McDonald back to Johnson. Now over to Gabriella Storin. Gabrielle back up top to Johnson. Pass behind Jenna Carter. turnover. Picked up by Juliana Burlett. Juliana gets it back to Amy Hickson. Amy with a nice patch up to Paige Wilmer, and Paige is on the move. Paige drives, circles around, and shoots it just wide. Great run there by Paige Wilmer. Did not result in the goal, but Hope will keep possession. Darnell over to Elder, back to Wilmer. Now up top, Madison Micho. Madison gives it up to Carly Perry. Now with Emily Dean. Perry with it. Perry now to Edson. Edson, Wilmer. Wilmer draws triple team, backs out now to Edson. Ball knocked out of her stick. By Rachel Semstead, and then Rachel gets fouled. So it'll be a turnover and possession to Hope, or excuse me, possession to Adrian. Turnbow right back over. Quickly up to Carly Pieri. Pieri with the shot wide. Fly Dutch took great scoring opportunity. Just sent it wide left. Elder with it now. Back up top to Emily Dean. Emily to Carly Edson. Carly works through the Adrian defense. Gives it back up to Rachel Elder behind the Adrian goal. Rachel looking to curl. Draws three defenders. Curls back out. Darnell with it. Allison with it. Loses. Scoops it forward. Saved by Hannah Emerson. Emerson with a long pass, gets away from its intended target. Bailey Burbridge with it. Bailey up to Allison Darnell. Allison over to Emily Dean at the top. Emily fakes, makes a move. Shot and a goal! Emily Dean. Which should be her second goal of the game, second goal of the half. And it is good. Hope College 9-3 lead here with 20:47 left in the second half.
Correction, time of the goal, 9:13. My math was a little bit off.
Elsewhere in MIAA action, Calvin is leading Albion 10-4. Just starting the second half there. And at halftime, St. Mary's leads Trine 12-3. Elma and Kalamazoo will square off in Kalamazoo this afternoon at 5 o'clock. Bulldogs win the draw control. Jenna Carter with it. Gets it up to Alyssa Gunderson. Gunderson behind the Hope goal. Gunderson back up to Gabriella Storin. Marisa Johnson with it now at the top. Inside to Jenna Carter. Turns. Ball knocked out of her stick. Picked up by Caroline Milholland, and she was fouled. Two very aggressive teams, very sound on defense. And finding space to create scoring opportunities has been a challenge. Paige Wilmer, though, on the move. Quickly over to Madison Micho, and a shot, a goal! A beautiful fast break opportunity. And the Flying Dutch bury it in and will extend their lead to 10-3. Here with 20 minutes and 2 seconds left in the second half.
College goal, her second of the game.
Doubleheader here at Hope College with men's lacrosse taking on Trine University at 4 o'clock this afternoon. But before that, we got the rest of this match, and we got a timeout by the Bulldogs. We'll take a short break. Again, our score, Hope College 10, Adrian College 3. Welcome back to Van Andel Soccer Stadium here. Second half early. This MIAA women's lacrosse match between the Hope College Flying Dutch and Adrian College Bulldogs. Flying Dutch lead 10-3 after just scoring. Flying Dutch have 10 goals. Madison Micho with 3, Emily Dean with 2, and Jane Reagans, Allison Darnell, Rachel Elder, Carly Pieri, and Megan Reddy with 1 apiece. Bulldogs have Jenna Carter with a goal, Gwyneth Broadbeck with a goal, and Marisa Johnson with a goal. Both Gwyneth and Marisa also have an assist. And assist for Hope College are Megan Reddy, Erin Caton, Carly Edson, and Paige Wilmer. Back underway with the draw control, picked up by Paige Wilmer. Paige is fouled after drawing multiple Adrian defenders. Pieri with it now. Pieri brings it into the attacking zone for Hope. Flying Dutch can afford to be patient, work some of the shot clock, and most important, work some of the game clock. We got a stoppage, though. Looks like a Hope infraction, so it'll be a turnover. Not ideally what the Flying Dutch were hoping for. They'll look to get it back. Quickly up. Jenna Carter with it on the wing. Jenna tries to work around the defender. Shot wide. A race to the ball. And Hope will get possession. Good hustle there by Bailey Burbridge to get that possession for Hope. But she gives it right back to Jenna Carter. Bulldogs quickly give it back. Pass, though, not able to be handled by Alyssa Gunderson, and the Bulldogs turn it over. Amy hicks it with it at midfield for Hope. Over to Paige Wilmer. Wilmer spins. Back to Amy Hickson, now to Bailey Burbridge. Bailey with some real estate and is able to get into the attacking zone for Hope. Allison Darnell with it. 40 seconds on the shot clock. Allison spins, shot wide. Picked up by Jane Reagans. Reagans with it, back out to Rachel Elder. 20 on the shot clock. Wilmer with it. Wilmer with a nice pass, though blocked by the Bulldogs. And Adrian's on the move. Rachel's Gwyneth Broadback with it. Spin move now, Erica McDonald. Marisa Johnson with it as the Bulldogs get set. Marisa over to Jenna Carter, shot high. Possession will stay with Adrian. McDonald with it at the top. McDonald inside to Gunderson. Gunderson gives it back. Ball loose. McDonald picks it up and is fouled. McDonald with it. Shot clock reset. Broadback with it. Loses the handle. Picked up by Hope. Juliana Burlett with it. Now Amy Hickson with it. Amy's on the move. Amy is hit, but took the better end of that collision and kept moving, but drew a foul. Now Hope in the attacking zone with it, Rachel Elder. Elder with a nice pass to Paige Wilmer. Shot saved by Hannah Emerson. Turnover though, Rachel Elder with the steal. Quickly to Paige Elmer. Tries to pass it. Blocked and picks it back up. Paige with it. Over to Allison Darnell. Darnell with it. Got a stoppage here. I think we're going to get a foul. Yep, it looks like on the Bulldogs. So a free possession opportunity for Hope. Darnell with it. Works her way through, backs out. Pass, though, to Megan Reddy was not handled, so the Bulldogs will get possession. Long pass up top. Ball picked up by Hannah Regner. Hannah's fouled. Bulldogs with it. Marisa Johnson with it. Johnson cuts through the Hope defense, tries to get a shot off. Ball is knocked down. Erica McDonald picks it up for the Bulldogs. Jenna Carter with it, up top to Gwyneth Broadback. Marisa Johnson with it, picks up the ball on the ground. Back up top to McDonald. Over to Maddie Nicholas. Nicholas drives behind, now to Lissa Gunderson. Gunderson to McDonald. McDonald with it, fakes. Spins around, turned away to Jenna Carter. Jenna with it. Jenna with a shot, and Jenna Carter scores. Nice low shot by Jenna Carter there. And Adrian has its 4th goal of the match. Jenna's 2nd of the match comes with 13:40 left in the second half. Hope College leads 10-4. Flying Dutch win the draw control. Madison Micho with it. Madison pressured. Gives it up to Carly Peary. 90-second shot clock. Flying Dutch can afford to be patient. Run some more time off the clock. Carly with it. Pass behind the intended target. Tough break for the Bulldogs. Good break for the Flying Dutch. Flying Dutch will keep possession. Paige Rosenbrook with it. Gives it up. Now Paige Wilmer with it. Paige turns, backs up. Fraction by the Bulldogs. Paige Wilmer with it now. Paige strike save. Paige is knocked to the ground for her efforts. But gets back up. Hope will keep possession with a new shot clock. Making ready with it. Foul on Adrian. Finds Jane Reagans. Jane up front. Space crows pretty quickly though. Ball knocked away. Picked up by Gwyneth Broadbeck, and the Bulldogs get it up to Jenna Carter. Now up to Erica McDonald. McDonald with it. Gunnarsson now, guarded by Hickson. Gunnarsson gives it up to Jenna Carter. McDonald with it on the wing. Makes a drive, then gives it up. Jenna Carter gets it. Carter curls, shot off the post. Marisa Johnson picks it up. Good strong shot there by Carter. Fortunately for the Flying Dutch, it hit nothing but the post. Ball knocked around and in. The Bulldogs with their second goal in a few minutes here. Maddie Nicholas with the goal. Assist from Jenna Carter. The Flying Dutch will look to regroup. 11:06 remaining. Hope leads 10-5. Draw control picked up by Paige Wilmer. Paige will bring it in the attacking zone for the Flying Dutch. Paige shot, save. Ball still loose in front of the Adrian goal. Scrum there. Oh, Hannah Emerson puts a stop to it. Long pass up to Hannah Regner, but we have, looks like a foul on Hope as Rachel Elder tried to knock that pass away. Bulldogs will have possession. Ball knocked around, picked up by Hope. Rachel Elder with it. Rachel up to Emily Dean, and Emily Dean buries it. Good transition game by the Flying Dutch. And they ended a little surge from the Bulldogs. Pushed their lead back up to 6. Rachel Elder gets... Rachel Elder with her first assist, and Emily Dean's third goal of the game. That's the thing with the Flying Dutch today. Space has been limited at times because of a quality Adrian defense, but when the Flying Dutch have gotten it, they have taken advantage of it and are in control of this MIAA match with 10:20 remaining, leading 11-5. Ball still loose. Picked up. A foul on Hope, so the Bulldogs will get possession. Jenna Carter with it. Gets it up to Gwyneth Broadbeck. Inside 10 minutes left in the second half. Erica McDonald with it for Adrian. Storn with it. Sends it behind the Hope goal to Alyssa Gunderson. Gunderson with it. Back to Storin. McDonald to Broadbeck. Broadbeck fake. Looks like we're going to get a foul on Hope, so a free position opportunity for the Bulldogs. Broadbeck with it. Loses a handle, still knocks it in. Nice recovery ball. It got knocked out of her stick, but she just knocked it right in for Adrian's 6th goal of the match. .58 remaining here in regulation. Flying Dutch with it. Madison Micho draws the foul. Go with it. St. Mary's has extended its lead over Trine to 15-3 in women's action. Calvin leads Albion 12-6 early in the second half. Ball picked off by the Bulldogs. Rachel Semstad with the steal. Rachel throws it up to Gwyneth Broadback. Broadback up to Hannah Regner. Now up to Jenna Carter. Jenna spins. Now gives it up to Broadback. Broadback over to Amanda Tuckey. Bulldogs work it around. Erica McDonald with it. Errant pass. Loose ball. Jenna Carter picks it up, though, for the Bulldogs. 35 seconds on the shot clock. Ball knocked around on the pass. Miko with the steal. Madison gives it right back. Bulldogs quickly get it up. Broadback with it, behind the goal to Gunderson. McDonald. Now Gwyneth Broadback with it up top. Broadback fakes. Ball swiped away by Juliana Burlett and gets it up to Carly Edson. But Carly loses handle and gives it up. Marisa Johnson with it. Ball's going back and forth. Got a foul on the Bulldogs. Burlett with it quickly up to Rachel Elder. Elder with it on the drive, and Rachel scores. Nice bounce shot from Rachel Elder. Wait for the stick check. And it is good. Hope College leads 12-6 with 5:57 remaining.
Rachel Elder, unassisted. Time of the goal, 24 minutes, 3 seconds. That's Elder unassisted at 24:03.
Hope with it. Pass up top, though. Stolen by the Bulldogs. Pass knocked down. Race for it. Foul on Hope. Adrian will keep possession. Amanda Tuckey with it. I think we're going to get another, green card. So a penalty for the Flying Dutch. So Hope will be playing a player down. Maddie Nicholas with it. Ball knocked away, though. Juliana Burlett with it. Another caused turnover for her, up to Carly Edson. Flying Dutch. Errant pass, though, but far enough ahead. Rachel Elder should be able to pick it up, but she commits a foul, and Adrian will get possession. Jenna Carter with it, spins. Maddie Nicholas with it for the Bulldogs. Nicholas over to Gunderson. Gunderson spins. Bulldogs working around. Marisa Johnson with it. Johnson loses the handle, but a foul on Hope. Johnson with it. Now 4 minutes left in regulation. Johnson turns. Got a foul. Should be a free position opportunity for the Bulldogs. Johnson with it. Waits for the restart. Johnson in and scores. Buried in the top right corner. The Bulldogs have their 7th goal of the match. Hope still leads 12-7, 3:58 remaining.
Adrian College goal off the free position opportunity by number 20, Marisa Johnson, unassisted at 26:02. That's Johnson unassisted at 26:02, her second goal of the game. Talk about Jane. Really gotta be cold.
Ball up, picked up out of the air by Paige Wilmer. Paige with it now. Now over to Carly Edson. Adrian knocks it away. Causes turnover and then a foul on Hope. Adrian's had some good success knocking the ball out of Hope's hands. Another foul on Hope. A restart for Adrian. Most important, though, that clock keeps running for the Flying Dutch. Nice knockout there by Carly Pieri.
Yellow card? Or green card?
Foul called on Carly Edson. Getting both a yellow and a green card, so the Flying Dutch will play a player down.
Got two for the price of one. Oh, they, yellow card on 5, green card on 11. Okay. Hope College yellow card.
Bulldogs with it on the move. Hannah Regner.
Green card issued to number 11, Rachel Elder.
Marisa Johnson with it. Got a foul, so a free position opportunity for the Bulldogs. Actually Hope playing 2 players down. Johnson with it, backs out. Works around. Passes it over to Jenna Carter.
That's what I mean. I don't understand what constitutes a foul in this sport.
Restart. Pass behind, though. Bulldogs keep possession. Gabriella Storen with it. Storen trying to get to Carter, but throws it out of bounds. Turnover. Hope will get possession. Flying Dutch will be back in action a week from now here at Hope College. Their next match is against St. Mary's on Saturday, April 14th, 1 o'clock start. Come on and join us for a great afternoon of lacrosse. Hope with it. Knocked. And a foul on the Bulldogs. Paige Wilmer brings it up. Nice pass to Rachel Elder. Rachel with the charge. 1.5 minutes left here. Carly Peary with it. 33 seconds on the shot clock, so the Flying Dutch do have to try to get a shot up. Ball knocked around. Loose ball on the ground. Scooped up. And an open net momentarily, but restart. Hope with possession. 1:07 on the game clock, 18 on the shot clock. Over to Emily Dean. Emily tries to work through, bats it in out of the air. A great goal by Emily Dean, her 4th of the match. Great play. Ball got knocked out of her hand, bounced right up, and she just swatted it right in. And Hope, with 1:01 left, has extended its lead to 13-7.
College goal, her 4th of the game by number 3, Emily Dean.
Good hand-eye coordination there by Emily. Be able to get a quality, I mean, it was not just a trickle in. That one was snapped right in there. We'll get a timeout by the Bulldogs with 61 seconds left. We'll be back after a short break. Back to action here for the final minute here at Van Andel Soccer Stadium. Flying Dutch in command with a 13-7 lead. Loose ball picked up by the Bulldogs on the draw control up to Jenna Carter. Carter quickly up to Gwyneth Broadback. Shot saved by Laurel Fredrickson. Picked up by Juliana Burlett, and Juliana's on the move. Gets it out of trouble to Carly Edson. Carly keeps her feet and keeps going. Foul on the Bulldogs. Shot clock is off. Edson with it over to Emily Dean. Foul on the Bulldogs. Dean with it. Dean with the fake. Ball knocked out of her hair. 10 seconds now. Knocked out of her hand. Ball picked up by the Flying Dutch. And that is going to do it. The Flying Dutch improved to 3-0 in MIAA play with their third consecutive victory and a chilly but hard-fought win over the Adrian College Bulldogs. Thank you to Lawrence and Vanderswart for its support of Hope Athletics and our efforts to bring live streaming action to you. Thanks to all the players who braved the chilly conditions this afternoon, both from Hope and Adrian. Gave us a very entertaining lacrosse match. And thank you for watching and supporting Hope College and Adrian College women's lacrosse and MIAA lacrosse as well. We look forward to having you as our guest, either at a live video stream or at our wonderful facilities very soon. Again, our final score, Hope College 13, Adrian College 7. We'll be back in about an hour and 15 minutes with Hope College Trine University men's lacrosse. Look forward to joining us, or we'll have you join in another time. Again, our final score, Hope 13, Adrian 7. This is Alan Babbitt, Hope College Sports Information Director, signing off.